Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Chew&Chat, and I'm Joan. And today we are having chicken express. Now, I know I shouldn't be eating this since I was just diagnosed with diabetes, but I'm having some french fries with a little gravy. I'm not eating it all. I'm just going to have a few bites of it. Then I have some chicken. And then I bought some jalapenos in a big jar. Because it's ridiculous, the price they charge you for a little jalapeno nowadays. Almost $2. So let's get us this free chicken. See, that's what I like about Chicken Express. They give you a whole wing. They don't charge you for a piece because it was born like this. They didn't just... Chicken don't come with those pieces all falling apart. It's so good. Give me some jalapeno. How's everyone doing? My favorite water. It's the first time having french fries and gravy since before getting out of the hospital. I don't have much to talk about. I've been at home for almost 3 weeks since I got out of the hospital. I know I shouldn't be eating the skin here, but I've been really good on my diabetic diet. So I'm having a little cheat day for y'all. Alright, last one. I'm punching more. I'm not gonna finish those. Hopefully, one day, I'm not gonna eat no more of that skin. Hopefully, one of these days, we'll get back to my studio. But I'm thinking about starting up a new channel. That would be kind of fun too. Everybody loves asking me for sex advice and talking about sex. Since my nose is running, must be hopping in. Since these are not really going nowhere. Well, this is my newer. No, well, let's see. This is my middle because I got 3 channels. The Rich Life. That was my first one. Then after my mother died, it came to me to start another channel. That's this one. This one has done better than the Rich Life, which are about exactly the same thing. I just do a little bit more over there. I open packages and just do different things and stuff, and I still eat over there. And I have my cooking channel. I mostly started that one was so my kids, if something happens to me, they can go back and watch me see how I make things. because they don't know how to cook. They refuse to learn how to cook. So I started that mostly for them. It really wasn't to make money or popular or whatever you want to call it. It's mostly just or anybody else who likes to watch cooking videos. I like to watch cooking videos. And so my favorite topic is SEX. And everybody always comes to me for advice and whatever, and talking about it. So I was thinking, I might start up a new channel. Hadn't decided yet. If I do it, it'll be sometime at the end of the year or something. We'll see. It's just thinking right now. And plus, I need a good name for it. And maybe sometimes I would have guests on. I'm not dealing with chicken breast. They used to be nice and tender. Now they've just gotten so stringy and so chewy. I call those Dolly Parton chickens. I'll tell you, this has so much when I was younger as a teenager. We used to talk about SEX all the time. Was anybody else like that? I always wanted to be Dr. Ruth. I think she was Jewish. I could be the German version of her. Austrian. Do I have any German or Austrian viewers? I have a new test I'm gonna be taking. It ain't sponsored. They should, all these places should sponsor me. I like doing them. My heritage DNA. I'm gonna be doing this soon over on the Rich Life. I bought that about a year ago. I've never taken it. I keep forgetting. I just haven't found it today. Ancestry's gone. I was doing, what's that other one? What's it called? I can't even think what it's called. I guess about a year or two ago, they I was doing good, and because I tell you, not everybody takes the same DNA test. 23andMe, see what's called 23andMe. I think it's, my brain, since I had I'm gonna say it's a stroke. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna say it was a stroke. I can't remember some things. I think it's 23andMe it's called. It's one of those numbers. And I had them for several years, paying them every month and everything, and all of a sudden they just locked me out. Could not get in there. I was like, well, maybe they wanna, maybe it's like on Facebook, if they get upset about something, they lock you out for a few hours, a few days, whatever. And yeah, so I guess probably after a year, I was trying to get in there. It's like I finally just deleted it off my phone. They're always sending me stuff. They found some new relative, and it's like, well, they won't even let me get in there. I've tried and tried and tried. And finally, I just canceled my credit card. For them, why pay them? And then I ain't gonna allow me to get in there and get my stuff. I think they just want to, I don't know what they wanted. I don't know. So I don't do with I deal with 23andMe anymore. I don't know if anybody else has had problems with them. Oh goody, nice piece. I'm stuffed. So I found this. It's been at least a year ago. I got it on one of those, what was it? During the July sale or October sale or whatever they have. Christmas sale on Amazon. And it's like, let's see what another test does. And I put it away and I just found it today. And about my friend ancestry one, he's afraid to take it. I don't know why. Hopefully he'll take it. Government's got your information now anyway, so I don't know. give them much information, they're going to get it somehow. And so, we need a couple more of these French fries. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually checking my blood sugar, but I seem to feel I'm feeling all right. I was gonna cut my hair off the other night. Well, I'm glad I didn't. I did color it, you know. I have a couple more colors. I can't remember what I got in there. This is my last box of red. It's like whatever I have in there, I'm gonna finish those up. But I like the red on me. Well, my hair has always been strawberry blonde. And so when it gets out in the sun, this is the color it is. And my mother always loved it. She always wanted her hair that color. And I have no idea what my real father's hair color was, because the man I thought was my daddy is not my daddy. He's my stepfather. I don't know if he ever knew that or not. So, my mother always said it took her 11 months to have her, but I don't think my mother knew about pregnancy math. It takes 9 months to have a baby. So, if she was like, you know, a couple months pregnant when she married my father, well, my stepfather. And she said it was my father. So she would have had me probably like 6 or 7 months. She's always said it was 11 months. And me being 7 pounds at birth at 11 months, that don't even make sense either. My mother, she wasn't a very good liar, I tell you. She didn't. I know one day my grandmother and my mother, I remember, I'll say I was about 12 or 13 years old somewhere, and I got in this big, huge fight. And I remember my grandma saying, you need to tell her the truth. You need to tell her the truth. The truth is going to come out one of these days. I never knew what she was talking about. And the older I got, I've always kind of had feelings like, I don't think, I've always felt like the guy she said was my father wasn't my father. And so after Ancestry came along, I put all in his, I think we already had Ancestry going. He was in the nursing home then, and then he finally died. He had that fast moving Alzheimer's. He only had it for maybe 6 months, whatever, when he was diagnosed with it. He died. I never had a chance to well, the problem was, well, I didn't get, if I had this one have swabs inside, I would have done this on him. But the Ancestry, you got to spit. And so when he was, you know, going this Alzheimer's, I didn't think it was fair to try to get him to spit into a tube. So I didn't do it. If I knew about this, I would say, hey, you're still alive, I would do it. But back to my point, my story. Since I have my little thingy, it's kind of hard to think sometimes. So, what was it? I hate when I get like this. might be the end of my story. Yeah. We're talking my ancestry, DNA. Well, I don't know if it's, well, I put my dad's stuff in there. It never, my stepdad or whoever you want to call him, into the ancestry, into the little family tree. It never popped up nothing for years. Then finally, it was after my mother had died. It was like 3 or 4 days after my mother had died. I was on her computer, I remember. And I remember she always had this picture of this man in her wallet. And she's carried it since I was like 2 or 3 years old. I remember she always carried this picture of this man in her wallet. And I saw his name, and all her pictures, whatever. And I know his first name was Ben. I didn't know what his last name was. So I figured out what his name was. Don't ask me what his name is now, because I don't know. I can't think what his name is. So I put that into my family tree. All these little branches, and yeah. So that was, I found out who my real father was. And then I found out that he was married. And he's got 3 daughters. One lives in San Antonio, one's in Austin, and I don't know where the other one's at. I don't know, I can't remember. And yeah, I guess after I put that on, it must have popped up on one of those daughters, her tree, that me being her half sister. And they were married at the time, her mom and dad. Man. She wrote the nastiest. Didn't say hello or nothing. Trying to say all this stuff to me. It's like, hey, that's between my mother and your daddy. They're both dead. It's like, you need to take that up with them. And yeah. So my mother, I think she must have wanted me to find out, because she wanted me to buy those kits, and I would always ask her who I thought my dad was. Why isn't there anything on there on that side of the tree? There's nothing there. She never say anything. And then after I erased his name and put who I thought my real father was, all these branches start just pop. And it's like, yeah. I was like, I don't understand why my mother never told me. She had the perfect time, and I was adult. And I'm like, she could have said, hey, I had an affair with him. She never found anybody else after him. She was always in love with him. And well, I guess he must have been the only one who, because I was fixing to say maybe he had affairs with other women, but I hadn't seen any more, seeing that I've got any half sisters or brothers. And so, yeah. But yeah, they're very racist, because both my kids are half black. And boy, I'll tell you, I know there's still racism still in the world, but man, this chick, she is racist. I'm talking about, she must belong to that group, whatever, because man, I don't like racist people. And I believe I've been saying this since I was a little bitty thing. 2, 3, 4 years old. We're all the same. We're all different colors, but everything inside of us is still the same. you know, and our blood and everything is still the same. And it's just our color of our skin. It doesn't make us smarter or dumber or anything. We're all the same. And so, just depend on, you know, what country and continent and stuff you came from is the color of your skin. You know, people with darker skin is because you came from Africa and different places, you know, where it's very hot. You need to have a darker skin. And, you know, people like me is white, you know, you come from England, Germany, Ireland, you know, places where it's not so hot. You know, that's how God created us. And, yeah. I don't see anybody in color. We're all the same. And doesn't make you smarter, dumber, color your skin, color your hair, you know, size you are, whatever. That's how God created us. And yeah, so I guess I'll end it there. Oh, we're already at 33 minutes. So, all right. So I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the notification, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.